Hey guys, Mike here. So another roller coaster day in the market today, and we're gonna go over a few things today. One is going to be a story which still blows my mind that I cannot wrap my head around it. Maybe you can make me or help me understand what this guy was thinking and what he is still thinking. It just doesn't make any sense. And then some news that come out, which if it's true, I think we all know where we're heading. We get it. We'll have to see, and just how mixed up and confused everybody is, especially the big firms, when it comes to where like oil and gas is going, where the market's going. Like they're all over the place, right? And they have like polar opposite views of what's going to happen. But I did find this this meme today, or I saw this video, and it just reminded me of what it feels like to be in a bear market, to where you're selling off, and all of a sudden things start to consolidate a little bit, and you're like, oh, okay, wait a minute. It may start to head up a little bit, then it heads back down, starts consolidating some more, heads back down. Then we start to consolidate again, it heads back up, and you're just like going, where's the footing, right? And I saw this right here. It just made me laugh. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, sorry. Stock market's still going down. Sorry, guys. Still losing money. Don't worry, this guy's okay. He's going to get up. But that's just what this stock market reminds me of, man. And I just figured I'd get a good laugh out of that like I did, but that's how the market feels to me when you're in a bear market. And that leads into this story. I came across this video, it popped up in my feed. I do not watch this person, but it just popped up my feed Saturday, I think it was. And if you guys remember the Dogecoin millionaire, I think he put $135,000 into Doge after Elon Musk tweeted about it, and then instantly became famous. And he did have a lot of money, but unfortunately I didn't realize, because I didn't follow him, what the actual story was. And he put up this video the other day saying, I regret everything. And just watch this just for a second, guys. I can't wrap my brain around what this guy's thinking.
You're probably thinking, Pro, how are you even still functioning right now? Exactly. I ask myself that every 5 minutes. That day back in May of 2021, when I was up $2.9 million, almost $3 million. And if I regret not selling, right?
Almost $3 million. Okay. Now brace yourself for this. I just figured he sold, right? But check this out, dude. Check this guy's portfolio out now.
All right, guys. So here's my portfolio today. We are at $200,000. Crazy, right? Past hour, we're down $5,000. Today, we're down about $20,000. It was up to almost 230,000 earlier today. This week has just been crazy. We were up here in the 300s, and it's just gone down right along with Bitcoin, which is almost at 20,000. Ethereum's almost under 1,000. It's just crypto in general, man. It's going crazy low. Look, back here in May 15th, I had 350,000. May 17th. And 3 months ago, we were up here, almost $700,000, April 5th. A year ago, we are down $1 million, and of all time, we are still up $70,000. So I'm still in the green here.
And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys, if you get something out of this. Yeah, I don't know about your response to that, but it's like, supposedly you never sold. I don't know. I saw that the other day, and I'll put the whole video on the bottom if you want to watch it. Go ahead. But it was like, it made me nauseous just watching that. I thought, why in the world? What do you believe in, God or luck or the universe, whatever? Why in your right mind would you be bestowed that kind of luck or grace or blessing or whatever it is to go up to almost $3 million in life-changing money for anybody, really, and sit there and not sell, and to this day still not sell? And I know he's making money off his YouTube channel and off sponsorships and stuff, but nowhere near what that was. And he continues to buy Dogecoin, and especially when it's Dogecoin. I'm like, if I had an application, I can't seem to file one for it. It's one thing, or something. I don't know what you would use it for besides to purchase something if they accept it, but I don't get it. And I thought, wow, I got to show that to people, because I didn't follow the guy's story. And so I didn't realize he even had a YouTube channel and that he hasn't sold, supposedly. I mean, that's Yeah. I mean, let me know in the comments what you think about that. I mean, I honestly would escort my wife down to the courthouse to file divorce papers. Like, I really would. I'd say, if you want to leave me, I get it, because that's just mind-boggling. Again, I can't wrap my brain around the thinking in that. And he's talking about in the video diamond handing. Again, I'll put it in the bottom so you can look at it. And I'm like, oh, like, I hope we never have to hear that term again, diamond handing. Hopefully. We'll see. And so that leads us into these articles that came out Monday and Tuesday, which is, at least 7 major economies will hit recession in the next 12 months. And if you wonder what those are, supposedly it's us, the Euro area, UK, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and Canada, supposedly as, the central banks keep tightening, as growth slows, as the inflation still rages on, not just here, but all around the world, except in China, of course. And one big thing to watch out for, I know somebody in the comments put this in here, and I still got to research and everything, but it's the U.S. dollar, right? I mean, the U.S. dollar continues to go higher and higher and become stronger and stronger. And you see, it hadn't been this high since 2002. And you see how high it can get? It can get pretty dang high. What the problem is with that is it's not good for, all these companies that are global companies. Like Apple has warned about this. Other companies operate abroad and make quite a bit of money from Europe and China and Japan and Canada and all that. It is not good for the exchange rate and things like that. And so, it's getting hammered on their earnings for overseas are getting, hurt by this. And so that's going to be interesting on these earnings calls to listen, because they already warned about it in the last quarter. And so, and there's many other factors that go into that. But yeah, I mean, you can see on that chart, it's just been since 2010, just slowly kind of trending up there, but it's just surged over the last year. And everybody keeps thinking it's going to come back down and soften, and just not doing that. And you see today, what happened to oil? Oil dropped and went below $100 a barrel. Who knows if it's going to stay there? But this is what I was talking about in the beginning, when you got these major financial institutions that people look for some kind of guidance. They can't make up their mind which way it's going. I mean, you see Citi right here just put out yesterday, says oil may collapse to $65 by year end because of the recession. And then you got JP Morgan on the 4th, which was yesterday, says no, oil prices could surge 240% as Russia slashes output in response to Western sanctions. And if you look out there at other people, I'm talking about the so-called experts, they're telling you, half of them are saying buy the dip, buy this dip, buy the oil stocks, buy all the energy ETFs you can. Then the other half say no, it's going down. This thing is tanking. And the reason why it is dropping, and if it does continue to drop, it's not for a good reason. It's saying that demand is slowing, right? And so that's not good for any of these companies, for example, because guess what happens when demand slows? People get laid off because they don't need you anymore, okay? That's the problem. But we also need demand, which, as the Fed has said multiple times, that's what they're trying to get down so they can get inflation down. And the big question, the $1 million question of the year really, is what is the Fed going to do? Are they going to continue to keep ratcheting up the rates, right, and to really tackle inflation? Or are they going to get scared if they see we go into an official recession? We'll know by the end of this month when we get the new GDP data out to see if we had a negative quarter, which most people were banking on, which technically, really, I mean, think about it, that's more of a technical recession, because look at the unemployment, right? And that's other things we have to look at is the job data and stuff. But, that's the other thing. And so that's why you got people in this corner saying, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start. I think the stock market's going to go up because the Fed's going to pivot, right, and freeze rates, not raise them anymore. And then the other half's going, no, I don't think they will. I think they'll continue to try to fight inflation to get it down while they can, and just say, what kind of recession is this? Because we can do a paper recession or a technical recession. We can do a light recession. As long as it's in a 2008 recession, that's what we're trying to avoid. And so it really is, I mean, anybody's guess. Anybody's guess. So if you see anybody on YouTube telling you they know, they're morons, okay? They're idiots. Run from them. They don't know anything, okay? Because even these people with all their staffs are all over the place, right? They're all over the place. And so, as I showed you, was it yesterday's video or whatever I put out, that there's still majority of financial institutions are expecting between like a 15 to 20% return in the second half on the S&P. All right, and my big question is, I've always said all along, can that be done if all of a sudden the energy stocks fall off a cliff? Because that's what's been holding the S&P up. That's the reason why it took so long for it to get below 20%. And so it's funny if people want stocks to go up, But I'm like, if it's a recession and demand literally is actually decreasing, right? If that's true, if demand is slowing and people aren't purchasing much stuff, how is that good for earnings? Right? That's not good for earnings. And so, it's a hot mess. That's what we're in right now. I heard somebody, they stole my line. I heard them today. I forgot who it was. Some big timer. And they said, they'll write textbooks, about this period. I'm like, they sure will. And I'll actually, what the heck, go buy one just to kind of read and see what they wrote and see if I somewhat agree with it or not and see if I can learn something from it. So anyway, want to put that out there to you. Let me know what you think in the comments, where you think oil's going. What do you think about that Dogecoin millionaire guy? It's that story, man. Oof. I'm gonna get done recording this. I'm gonna go talk to my wife about that one. But man, oof, God Lord, that's just nuts, right? Can you imagine your spouse telling you that? Oh, we got $3 million. By the way, no, we don't. I didn't sell it. I wanted to diamond hand it for everybody. Oh goodness. Well, hopefully you got a lot of money off endorsements and stuff like that. Maybe you made up for it. But anyway, hope you got some out of this. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.